Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a question, suggestion, topic, if you want me to give you my take on anything, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on all the social media outlets on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. on Instagram, on Threads, and on X. you can type in at Back on Basics. So let's talk about practicing gratitude. Gratitude just means that you're happy and you're content and you're grateful for things that you have, things that you're working towards, things that eventually, if you put into work, then you'll get there. And the thing is, as human beings, sometimes we often do not pay attention to the small things. Are not grateful for the small things. Look, there was a story of a rich man that lived on the hill, and he had to come down the hill on, and he always do it in his car, and he would open the gate and go wherever he needed to go. One of these times, for some reason, the car wasn't working or something, right? Or he chose to walk down. The thing that he found was the fact that there were so many wonderful, beautiful things that he noticed as he was walking down his hill. That's his hill, ladies and gentlemen. He's been living there for a long time, but he always drove down. And so once he started walking, he noticed the trees, he noticed fruits, he noticed flowers. I mean, it was amazing, and he felt so complete. And he said, "Why haven't I done this before?" And so that's my recommendation, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes we have to slow down a little bit so that way we can see what's going on around us, so that way we're appreciative of what we have, so that way we can practice gratitude. I mean, it's look around, right? I mean, there's so many things to be grateful for. There's so many things and I get it, things are not perfect, or some things are going not according to how we want them to be. But at the same time, it's right, taking a big breath of fresh air, right? Every breath you take, that's a song by the Police, by the way. every breath every breath you take, every move you make, should be with mindfulness, because the breathing, you see how much it does? It changes your body structure. It just makes it accentuate the fact that we breathe. The fact that without breathing, without taking in and out breaths, we wouldn't be here. So be grateful when you wake up, and the first thing that you do, well, you've been doing it asleep, but the first thing that you do when you wake up, taking a big breath and just let it go. I mean, it's amazing. You'll see the difference. You'll see the little things. I mean, just knowing that you have something that you set up the previous day to do. You're working towards your goals, right? You're trying to maximize, and you're trying to balance your mind, your body, your emotions, and your spiritual balance. I mean, those are very important things to balance. Sometimes, sometimes things are going to go wrong. I get it. It's life, right? But once we start doing things, once we start focusing on the things that we're doing, once we start practicing gratitude, once we realize, right, that the things that we have a plentiful, and a lot of us have plentiful of different things, right? Now, for example, this quarter, right, it's 25 cents. If I put it in a machine, I'll get something. I'll get a little cup with something inside. 25 cents can also get you some candy sometimes. It all depends where. So, am I grateful for this quarter? Yes, I am. I mean, a quarter's a quarter, right? Pennies turn into dimes. Oh, pennies turn into nickels. Nickels turn into dimes. Dimes turn into quarters turn into dollars. And so, I mean, it is what it is, right? And so we have to be grateful for the things that we have all around us, because it does make a difference when we practice gratitude than when we're always thinking of the negative stuff that's happening or the negative things that are going on in our lives. I mean, it's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing. And you know what it does? It compounds your motivation. That's exactly, I know some of you were thinking that way. It compounds your motivation, and the motivation gets bigger, and you get so sharp and focused. Remembering that, remember, life is a marathon. It's not a race. That's my recommendation. It's a marathon. I mean, sometimes you're gonna go fast. I get it. Sometimes you're gonna be with others. I get it. Especially your support system. But sometimes you're just gonna do at a slower pace, because you know that what you're trying to do is with a purpose. What you're trying to do is slow down and look at things around you and see the things that you have, see the things that you're working towards. I mean, what more motivation do you want? What more gratitude do you practice, right? And then again, do the same thing to other people. Be mindful. Be humble. I mean, you sometimes we need a little help. Sometimes we need a little motivation to move us forward. So again, be mindful with the thing. Be focused on the things that you want to do and the things that you're working towards. But at the same time, be open to helping other people around, right? Be part of their support system, or just help them out, or just smile, or just, right? Say hi to them. I mean, anything, right? The thing is that if you're mindful with your acts, if you're mindful with your practice of gratitude, if you're mindful with what you bring in and what you bring out, I mean, you will see that even the smallest things can make you feel good, can make you have that gratitude, can make you feel like you're accomplishing something. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm trying to be as basic as possible, and I'm trying to make sure that you understand that even the tiniest thing can bring you joy, can bring you gratitude, can make you feel proud that you have it, or that you own it, or that you're gonna give it away to somebody else because they needed more. So again, practice gratitude. Make sure that you slow down so that way you can see things around you. Sometimes sit in a room, sit outside, and enjoy your 360 view of the world. Again, right? It'll balance you. It'll get you to focus your mind, your body, your emotions, and your spiritual balance. So again, right? Get to it. Be mindful. Put in the work, right? Be humble to others. Be grateful for the little things, for the medium-sized things, and the big things. Believe me, you will get a lot of things when you focus on your goals. You will get a lot of motivation. You'll see your end point. You will get balance. Your life will become balanced. You will make sure that if this is what you choose to, you'll make sure to help others, to be part of their support system. So again, get out there, be humble, right? And then practice gratitude, because being content with what you have, and being content that you're working towards what you need to work for, being grateful goes a long way, and you'll get to your goals, and you'll get to your success, and then you'll be able to help others do the same thing. So subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. Again, be grateful. Back on Basics.